Namaste to all. A very, very beautiful Srimad Bhagavad Gita Shloka 2 by 29. Before going to the Shloka, I would like to tell you that I went through many meanings in the internet of this Shloka written by various Swamijis. For example, Bhagavad Gita by Swami Mukundananda. Why I say Swami Mukundananda is when you type Bhagavad Gita, any Shloka in the internet, in Google, and search it, the first commentary will be coming of Swami Mukundananda. The second one will be Bhagavad Gita as it is by Swami Prabhupada ji, and many other Bhagavad Gita. I have gone through the explanations by those Swamijis. I am not defaming anyone, but I am trying to explain to you why we must always read Bhagavad Gita by a Vedic scholar. So when I read the explanation by each and every book which is available in the market, one thing I am sure is that nobody has understood the essence of Bhagavad Gita, because nobody was is a Vedic scholar. Only a true Vedic scholar can understand the secret of this shloka. Not only this shloka, each and every shloka. The best explanation of this shloka and all the shlokas is found only in one book in this world, and that book is Srimad Bhagavad Gita Ek Vedic Rahasya by Swami Ram Swarup Yogacharya ji. The shloka is like this: Ascharyavat pashyati kaschidenam Ascharya yat vadati tataiva chanyah Ascharya vachaina manyah shrunotui Shrutva api yenam veda chaiva kaschit. Sri Krishna is giving a wonderful knowledge which is applicable even today to Arjuna. He says to Arjuna about the secrets of Jivatma, that is the Brahma Vidya he is giving to Arjuna in the previous shlokas. And further he says in this shloka, Yenam means he is giving a reference to the previous shloka. Yenam means he is speaking about Jivatma, that Jivatma changes the body like we change the clothes. Jivatma will never die. Even if you kill your relatives in the war or you get killed, neither you will be killed nor they will be killed, because you are Jivatma and they are Jivatmas. Only the body will die out. And body is already dead, because body is made from the Panchabhutas. Panchabhutas are non-alive matters. So your body is already non-alive. Because of the presence of you inside your body, you feel that your body is alive. Otherwise, the body is alive only due to presence of the Jivatma, which is alive Tattva. And Jivatma can never be killed. Even the Jivatma is put in the sun, burning sun, it will not be burnt. Even if it is put into water, it will not be wet. That is the quality of Jivatma. Sri Krishna is giving so many knowledge about Jivatma, and further Sri Krishna says in this shloka, Yenam kaschit ascharyavat pashyati. Arjuna, you must understand the fact that Yenam, about this Jivatma, about this Paramatma, about this Prakriti, about the Brahma Vidya, kaschit, only very, very rarely an Acharya, a Tapasvi, a Yogi, Ascharyavat pashyati, only such a divine soul, such a rare soul can understand, or can, pashyati means to see, but Jivatma is not a matter to be seen by eyes. So pashyati actually means to realize. Only rarely a person realizes the Jivatma, and that person is not a normal person. He is a tapasvi, he is a yogi, and he sees it ascharyavat. He is actually in awe. He is actually in, amazing. He is thinking that nobody knows the truth. When he attains samadhi, he realizes that, seeing the world, that everybody is an andhakar. This is the meaning of ascharyavat here. Here Sri Krishna is using the word ascharya, but everybody has translated as, see, for example, the translation in other books is, some see the soul as amazing, some describe it as amazing, some hear the soul as amazing, while others, even on hearing, cannot understand it. This is not the real meaning. The subject matter of this shloka is not the soul. The subject matter of the shloka is about the person who realizes the soul. So Sri Krishna is trying to explain that when somebody realizes the Almighty God and somebody realizes himself that he is Jivatma, he is not the body, he actually becomes in awe, A-W-E. He knows that, oh, this is what is me, I'm not the body. So that is why Sri Krishna is using the word Ascharya. That person is totally stuck in the wonderful creation of this universe. And after realizing that he is not the body, he is the Jivatma, he knows that, I have realized Paramatma, I have realized myself also, and I have realized that Almighty God is inside me. So I have come out of the birth and death cycle. So that yogi, then he is called as yogi, that yogi will try to make the other people also blissful. That yogi will see the world as a misery, place of misery. People are fighting for petty things. So that yogi will try to give his knowledge to others. Whoever comes to him, he gives the knowledge to others. He will not go and do, come. But when somebody comes to him, he will try to inspire that person by giving his knowledge, because he is already stuck in awe. He knows that he is Jivatma, he is not this body. That is the meaning of this shloka. And further, Sri Krishna says, Cha tata yeva anyah ascharyavat vadati. So when somebody comes to this kind of person who has realized Almighty God, then he speaks about, vadati means to speak. He speaks about the qualities of soul. He speaks about the qualities of Paramatma. He speaks about the quality of Prakriti. He speaks about the universe creation to give this amazing experience what he has experienced. So nobody else can do this activity. Hey Arjuna, only a rare person who has realized Pashyati, after realizing himself that he is not the body, he is the soul, only after that somebody can give this knowledge to someone who is interested in this. Otherwise he will not go and blabber around. If rarely somebody is interested to understand Brahma Vidya, and if that rare Jigyasu comes to a person who has realized Samadhi, then he will speak this amazing knowledge to him. And further Sri Krishna says, Anyaha yenam ascharyavat shrunoti. Then what happens is that person who is a Jigyasu also shrunoti means he will listen with actually understanding, wow, I have not understood this basics. Like, when I went to my Acharya or my Acharya's disciples, they come to my Acharya, we listen with so much of, amazingness, so much of dedication that to understand what my Acharya says. My Acharya says the 100% truth in every pravachan. When you sit near my Acharya, you will listen so much of knowledge that you are stuck with amazingness every time. Whenever I listen Brahma Vidya from my Acharya, I always think that I've been listening this pravachan so many times, still it is appearing new. I've been listening so many times, still it is not boring to me. I'm trying to understand from my Acharya. Again and again my Acharya speaks about Vairagya, he speaks about Nitya Anitya, he speaks about Sukh Dukh, he speaks about Apavitra Pavitra, or he speaks about any other Brahma Vidya. Every time, like I'm listening to my Acharya for the last 18-19 years now. But every time I listen, I'm already stuck. I'm not telling I'm a great person, but anybody who comes to an Acharya who is a yogi, he will be stuck with amazingness. If he or she is a Jigyasu, otherwise no. So that's what Sri Krishna says. Ascharyavat Shrunoti. That guy, that Jigyasu, listens to this amazing knowledge from a realized yogi with Ascharya. But finally, there is a slap given by Sri Krishna here. And that slap is to people like me who listens Vedas from my Acharya. And this slap already always my Acharya tells, Shrutva apina Veda. My Acharya says, you people are useless. You make a drama that you are a Jigyasu, but you are not a Jigyasu. Because Sri Krishna also told the same thing, that Shrutva apina Veda, even after listening, even after understanding that Vedas from Almighty God, even after understanding that you are not the body, you are the soul, even after listening Vedas for 19 years, 20 years, somebody 30 years, somebody 15 years, somebody 10 years, even after listening Vedas after so many years, then also you don't understand. You are already always entangled in this Maya, always entangled in this Kam, Krodh, Mad, Lobha, Ahankar. My Acharya always says. That is what Sri Krishna says. Shrutva api na Veda. Shrutva means by listening this knowledge, by listening this Brahma Vidya, Shrutva, sunte hue bhi, Shrutva api, bhi, na Veda. You don't realize. Because you are not putting efforts in what you are realizing. I am listening Vedas every day. I have to put so much effort to realize myself, but I don't put it. I listen Vedas from my Acharya. I say, oh, my Acharya is great. Nobody is like my Acharya. I speak about Vedas to you guys, that Vedas are great, Vedas from Almighty God. But after closing the video, I am involved in the materialism. So this is the meaning of Shrutva apina Vedaha. This is what Sri Krishna says. You listen to me so many, like in the last several times I am giving you knowledge. But even after listening, you don't understand that you are not the body, you are the soul. This is the reality of today, what Sri Krishna is giving. This is the slap what Sri Krishna is giving to all of us. And my Acharya always gives this slap to all of his disciples. Not only to the disciples, but to the world. That what is the use of you listening Vedas? Because even after listening the Vedas, you are entangled in the Maya. Even after listening, understanding the journey of an Acharya, journey, for example, the journey of Rishi Munis, how much tapasya they did to realize Almighty God. Even after doing that, listening that, you don't do tapasya, then Shrutva apina Veda, what is the use of listening Vedas? You cannot understand anything. So, this is a very, very master stroke shloka. My Acharya always uses this word, Shrutva apina Veda. You are not serious. You are not a real Jigyasu. You pose yourself to be a Jigyasu. So this is the real secret of this shloka, which you cannot understand from any other book. That is why I always say that please read the book written by my Acharya. That is the only book which will take you towards righteousness. But book cannot take you towards righteousness unless you have an Acharya alive. So with the inspiration of the book, you must go to an Acharya to listen Vedas. You must go to an Acharya to listen Gita also. Even this shloka, just by reading this book, I cannot get that inspiration what I have spoken to you. Because I have listened this shloka and many other shlokas from my Acharya, I am able to, actually I am trying to convey what I have listened. I don't know if you really understood. But this is the Ashcharya thing what Sri Krishna is speaking about. Ashcharya means, are you not like, Vyas Muni says in Mahabharata, every day somebody is dying. The person who is crying for somebody who is dead does not know that he will be dying tomorrow. Is it not a wonder? This is the real wonder of the world. So here Ashcharya means it is wonder actually. Wonder in an other sense. He is not speaking about a wonder of Taj Mahal or Qutub Minar or some Pisa Tower or something like that. Here the wonder is, person is dying every day and the other person is crying. Every day somebody is crying for people who are dead, but they don't understand that they will also be dead tomorrow. Is it not a big wonder? This is what Vyas Muni says to his disciples. Similarly, here also Sri Krishna is speaking about this wonder, that somebody very rarely, 1 in millions, 1 in billions, realize that he is a soul, and after listening his pravachans also, Shrutva apina Veda, after listening means even while listening, I have seen in my Acharya's ashram, like they are listening to pravachan, but they have the mobile and then typing to reply to office, typing reply to their friends. Even while listening, some people do this. So what to speak about, what we will do after coming back home? This is the reality of today. So I don't know if I am able to convey the meaning of this sloka. If you have understood, thank you so much. Namaste. Om.